ticks left. Snap and hold. Bass swings on the way. It's good! It is well with my soul in Montgomery. Georgia Southern wins the Raycom Media Camellia Bowl 23-21. Eagle Nation, you fought. You've earned it. You deserve this one. What a win! Make more room in the trophy case. Hardware is coming back to Statesboro.
All right, folks, what is going on? It's episode 487 of the First and Frame Rate Show. I am VF Baller. Over here we talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football. And look, Georgia Southern is going bowling. We're headed to the Camellia Bowl December 27th at noon. We're going to play Buffalo, and we're going to see how that plays out. I don't want to get too much into the game because the game is like a month away. So I can't tell you, oh, Georgia Southern is, have this matchup and this, that, and the third. I'm just going to try to keep it very basic and let you know what Georgia Southern just needs to do based on what we are capable of doing offensively and defensively as well. And just basically give you a quick rundown of what Georgia Southern can do to be successful. Throughout the rest of the days that leads up to this game, we're going to talk more about the matchups and what Buffalo can do and whatever the case may be, because so many moving parts could happen between now and then. I will touch on those every now and then and give you a little tidbit there and just go with what is going on. If this is your first time here, welcome. I can be found on YouTube and Rumble. I'm also on Anchor, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. And I want to thank you guys for the support. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. I cannot thank you guys enough. And love the support. Just keep bringing it on. Now, Georgia Southern off the rip, we are 5.5 favorites, I think. 5.5 or 6-point favorites against Buffalo. So this is a good time to go ahead and put some money down on BetUS. The link will be down in the description. If you want to put your money down, not only on this, but other bowl games as well, put $100 down, you get 125% bet book bonus. That is the affiliate link down there. Those guys are helping this channel grow. And if you click the link and put some money down, it helps the channel grow as well. And you can go back and double your money off the rip with 125% bet book bonus. And go put some money out there and see if you'll win on some of these bowl games. You got Georgia going to play Ohio State, TCU versus Michigan. You better watch that game as well. TCU versus Michigan. That's going to surprise a lot of people in my opinion. I think TCU will cover early, but we'll see how that goes. But not enough talk about that. Just click that link down in the description and help the show. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Georgia Southern is going back to the scene of the crime where we put it down on Eastern Michigan. Beat them 23-21 in the Camellia Bowl. What a game that was. If you heard the commentary at the beginning of this show, it tells you exactly how it happened. Tyler Bass, right now, he is a Buffalo Bill doing his thing. Pretty much put the game on ice with the game-winning field goal. Phenomenal time. I was at that game. That game was great. It was really a big deal, because I didn't think that with the turnaround that season had, I didn't think that it was going to be able to pull it off and have 10 wins. But, it was great. I love that season. But I feel that this season is a little bit more special with all the turnover, the new offense. Basically, the whole program has changed. And we didn't think it was going to get this far. Some people had us at, 4 and what I want to say, they only had us winning 4 games, going like 5-7, 4-8, weird things like that. But we ended up going 6-6. I wanted to go 8-4, but hey, 6-6 is okay with me. We're going to a bowl game and we're going to play Buffalo. My main thing is, if we just play the way we normally play, we just play our game, don't make any mistakes. If the defense could do a little bit of tackling, I don't think that Buffalo can hang with our offense. Like I said, I don't want to get into X's and O's and all the other stuff, but I just want to. I'll just say that Georgia Southern has a high-powered offense, and it can be, even with the injuries and everything, we still have enough of an offense to put up some points. We just got finished putting 51 points up on Appalachian State. So, do I think Buffalo could keep up with that? Yeah, probably not. Also, they're going to see both sides of this team is going to have some type of familiarity between the two. Kyle Van Treese was the Buffalo quarterback last year. And so Buffalo knows his quarterback, and this quarterback knows Buffalo. So it's going to be a pretty good storyline leading up to that. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays. And it's just fitting for Georgia Southern to play Buffalo. It's just like it was just written out so well. The way that Kyle Van Treese came to the school, played against Nebraska last year, played against Coastal last year, I think he played against Old Dominion last year, playing against a lot of teams that's in the Sun Belt, and turn right back around, and at the top off the season, you're playing against the team that you left. It is really, really, really cool to see how that play out that way. And I'm just interested to see what type of storylines we get, what tidbits of information that we get, what's going to happen, when Kyle Van Treese sees his former defense, or what the defense is going to look like, what the defense is going to look like to try to confuse Kyle Van Treese. Can they confuse Kyle Van Treese because he kind of knows what their tendencies are? It's really going to be interesting to see. But I think not only with that, and with the firepower that Georgia Southern has, the running game, the passing game, I don't think that Buffalo will be able to keep up. That's just my initial on the on the surface assessment of this game. I just don't think that they'll be able to keep up. But I will say this, the defense that Georgia Southern is going to have to make something happen on defense. I don't know how well Buffalo offense is. That's how I said I'm going to talk about them down the road once we get to learn about them. But I don't think their offense, I ain't going to say I don't think their offense can do this, but I will say that our defense is just going to have to step up, because our defense have been looking really suspect against certain offenses. And even if the offense is not as good, this defense have shown to make other offenses look a little bit better. So hopefully they can fix that and turn that around. They have almost 3 weeks to do so, and it'll be nice to see that happen. So that's just the gist of it for the most part. I don't have much else to really bank on, because it's still early. I don't know what Buffalo technically looks like. I can start looking at some of their games, but I just don't know how. I'll just say it like this. I don't know how it would work out saying that now so early, because so many things could change. Even with Georgia Southern, like on the surface, I know what this team can do, but I don't know how it's going to play out between now and 3 weeks. I don't think much is going to change as far as personnel. I don't see we're going to lose any personnel or anything like that. There's a possibility that we could probably gain personnel. There's, with the couple of running backs we have out, they may get more healthier between now and then. Buffalo may have some people out. I haven't looked at them, and I don't know what they are right now, but we're going to touch on that down the road. It's still early, but you just want to see, all the players that are ready to go can go. There's always been some type of tidbit that Terrence Gibbs, the running back, may play in the bowl. I heard that from a couple of people, not set in stone, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll see how that plays out as well. And either way, it's not that big of a, I ain't gonna say big of a deal, but either way, it's not like the end of the world if you don't, because we've seen what A.J. Brown, and I think it's A.J. Brown, I don't know if his name is A.J. Brown, I don't think about the Eagles, but, I've seen what A.J. and Tyler Jordan was able to do. They play pretty well. So we do have a plethora of talent on the team that could make things happen, even if our normal guys are cannot go. But at the end of the day, I want to see this team, get this bowl win. I want to see these guys take home this trophy and make it back to Statesboro with, that hardware. It just looks so good to put a cherry on top of this season with all the ups and downs and all the things that's been going on. The wins and losses of 3-game losing streak, winning in dramatic fashion against App State. I would love to see how this plays out. And I'd love to see it play out the way that, just to make it a positive for the Eagles. But that'll be yet to be seen, because we just don't know yet. The game is on the 27th. That is literally almost like 3 weeks away. 21 days, literally 24 days away. 21 days away, 22 days is a good ways away. So we don't know what's going to happen between now and then. So we'll see. I don't have much else to say. It's going to be a shorter episode because of that. If you like this commentary, if you hit the like button, share this podcast, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give me a 5-star rating over there on the Apple Podcast. Give me a high-star rating anywhere else that gives you a rating. Let people know what we're doing over here. Georgia Southern, Atlanta Falcons keep letting me down. Kind of upset about them, but I'm not upset about these Georgia Southern Eagles. It is awesome time to be an Eagle right now. Click that link down there for all my links. Click that link down there to get as much support possible. Click BetUS if you want to put a wager on any of these games. It'll be awesome for you to double your money even more going up against, not only just this bowl game, but any other game prior to that, the January bowls that goes out, the playoff games, all of that. So check that link out, and hopefully you guys will go through with it and see if you can win some money. Now, other than that, I'm going to get off here. I've said enough. I've talked enough. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of your Monday. We're going bowling, people. Let's see if we can make something happen. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy, and y'all be blessed. Peace.